Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new Big Cherry Retro React here on
The ankle.
Hey Ember.
I hit you like I'm young.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck. Fuck me! That's when I noticed the cold breeze. The ankle's a little mean. My girlfriend behind my back was calling me Porcahontas.
So, good day, you guys, and happy Monday. I hope everyone's having a beautiful, wonderful start to their week. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe to our comments. So, we're starting the week off with a banger, you guys. No, unfortunately, I'm joking. It's a Q&A! Woohoo! Oh, God. And as per usual, it's a Snapchat Q&A. I don't know why those annoy me so much more. I mean, it's essentially what she was doing recently, you know, with her Ask Me Anythings, Instagram voicemails, whatever. She was able to get actual people to interact with her back then, not having to rely on just Chat GPT. No, but that is the plan. It's like 25 minutes long, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna try to not yap like crazy, because Lord, this video doesn't need to take any longer than it already has to. But yeah, that is the plan, y'all. We are going to be moseying a lot faster into the Beck era and gay care era in general. So we have this to get through, and then we'll have some better stuff, all right? Thank you so much once again, you guys. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. And with that, let's dive right on into this. Shall we? Alrighty, and I do apologize, it's so like grainy, fuzzy, low quality. Still having issues with the downloader, but at least we got the video today.
Hey guys!
Hey Amber!
Okay, so today I wanted to film a Snapchat Q&A for you. I know it seems like I do these all the time, but
Yeah. And guys, Beck era, I think, is probably the worst when it comes to Q&As. Like, oh my god.
I'm trying to do that.
Amber, there are ways to sit down and just basically essentially talk about yourself without just talking about yourself. So, I don't know, maybe get some more tact. I think she's really just not all there enough to be this master manipulator.
Once a month because I feel like things change. I get a lot of questions about certain things.
Let me guess, is this for Aunt Tammy? Is this the catch-up video for Aunt Tammy and anyone else that would like to have an actual relationship with you? Which, like, here's the thing. Amber always crying and bitching about, no one wants to have an actual meaningful relationship with me. Everyone just backstabs me. Girl, you tell them, oh, go catch up with my videos. Yeah, no wonder no one wants anything to do with you.
And it's just so much easier to just sit down, film a video, for answering your guys' random questions.
It's crazy. She can have the deranged behavior of a stalker when it comes to looking up people's private information, this and that, creating fake accounts and shit, but she can't even be bothered to send a text like, hey auntie, doing well, how are you doing? That's crazy, dog.
So it's a lot easier when I go into Snapchat and I tell y'all, hey guys, I'm filming a video, so can you guys send me your questions, whatever you want me to talk about or ask.
Not her pretending she's filming it.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Wow.
So I just choose at random because I have so many. Girl, oh my god, you guys are amazing. Okay, so let's do this.
Hi, Amberlynn. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your closeness with Rafe?
Oh, interesting question.
10 being the most close, and 1 being the least.
Let me guess. 10! They're my best friend!
Hi, Amberlynn. On a scale of 1 to 10, Hi, Amberlynn. As you can see, it's thunderstorming right now, and I was wondering whether or not you like thunderstorms or whether or not you're scared of them.
Must be a freaking newbie.
Hi, Amberlynn. I was wondering
Oh my
whether or
god.
not you also have an aesthetic, and if so, what is it like?
Moldy, rotted, infected. I don't know. The list can go on.
What are things that you find pleasing to the eye?
Decomposing.
Hi,
Oh my gosh, more!
have you
Holy fucking shit. See, this is why I hate this fucking type of video, these Q&As. Oh my god.
ever listened to K-pop? If so, one day you should do a reaction video
Okay, you know what? Fair.
to some K-pop music videos. That would be really
I ain't the biggest K-pop stan, but there's some. There's some. The girlies I fuck with.
funny. Hi, Amberlynn.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you asked me 4 questions. Let's hope I remember them.
Maybe you should have answered as you went. Dipshit.
The one I remember the most was the last one, is have I ever listened to K-pop? I actually
Of course. I can only remember the one that you just said.
have listened to K-pop. I kind of enjoy it. I haven't listened to it in a while. And the only reason why I know what K-pop is because my ex, Crystal, who's also now my best friend,
Weird. Also, the constant touching of the hair. It can be a nervous thing, but like,
she listens to K-pop, J-rock, just everything to that such.
to that such.
Everything to that such. Quote me, boo. Quote me.
Ew. Okay, please shut up.
So yeah, I've listened to all that. What was the other question? Oh, do I like thunderstorms? I do. I used to be really afraid of thunderstorms,
Interesting how that changes, like, all the time.
but recently I'm like, you know what? Girl, no. Like, enjoy the sounds of rain, and
Oh, so when you're living by yourself, you can manage to survive like a fucking adult, somewhat. Somewhat. Okay, listen. I I understand. That's a very big generalization. There was a spare room filled with literal shit, so I getcha. But I find it interesting. Then when she's in a relationship, then it's, oh, I'm so scared, baby.
thunder, and it's kind of nice. It's kind of soothing.
She doesn't think that.
Star, my dog, though, super afraid. Last night there was a storm, and when she gets really scared, she's like, she like pants really loud and gets antsy and can't sit still and such. So it was really hard for us to fall asleep.
You poor thing. You poor fucking thing, Amber. Your dog is freaking the fuck out because it's traumatized after you left her in a moldy, flooded ass apartment while a hurricane hit. Okay, so there's that. But the thing you're most concerned about with it is, oh, it was hard for you to fall asleep? Oh, you poor thing. You poor thing.
0 through 10, how close are me and Rafe? I don't really know.
Oh, I'm glad she remembered that one.
That's kind of hard. I'm not gonna answer that because I
Oh, go figure. Eye roll.
don't really know. I have to get.
Oh, also, by the way, sorry I didn't state this sooner. I should have. I know there's a few merch orders that y'all placed. They will be out this week, okay? I'm sorry about the delay on that. They will be out this week.
To know her more, and I try not to see. Back in the day, I would meet someone and become friends with them, and be like, "Oh my god, we're like besties." Like, I don't
Okay.
want to do that. I kind of like just seeing where a friendship goes, kind of like a relationship, stuff like that. Okay. Someone said, "Does Becky like sushi? If so, you guys should have a sushi date and a vlog or something." Love ya. Love you too, girl. Actually, Becky does not like sushi. So
Okay, you can still go to a Japanese, like, restaurant. I'm sure there's something there they'll like.
kind of sucks, but that's okay. Hi, Amberlynn. I have a question. How do you get over your first breakup? I'm currently getting over my first breakup. We were gonna make 5 years this year on October, but things didn't work out. Distance and insecurities kind of ruin a lot.
Okay, trauma dumping.
I hope you read my question. I love you, Marley Gray. I love you too, Marley. Or Marla.
What was the question?
Sorry. I love your name, Marla Gray. It's super pretty. Um,
Pretty close to rarity grade, the cat you murdered.
so how did you get over your first breakup? Okay, my first breakup. Oh my god. My first breakup. Okay. I want to say the first time I was ever like whatever, like in a relationship, like it meant really nothing, but at the time I thought it did. I was actually in a group home and
Why is that funny? Side eye.
my first relationship was with a girl. I
thought she was with a guy. Maybe I'm misremembering.
was 10, 11, around
Jesus.
there, and I actually still talk to this girl.
That's very young. That's very young.
And she was like the first person that I ever considered like my girlfriend. And it was weird though, because she said that she liked me and I liked her.
I'm sorry. Call me old fashioned, but if I were ever to have the misfortune of having kids, I'm kidding slightly. They're not dating until they're teenagers. I will allow dating once you're in high school. Nothing before that. Absolutely not. Are you kidding? And even in high school, you're still going to prioritize your school and your life in general far before you will ever consider a relationship. All right?
Her and whatever. We were like girlfriends.
Don't waste that just to find someone.
And I remember writing her this note, like saying, "Oh, I like you so much." Like I remember it so well. And then she showed it to a staff member, which I thought was really weird.
Amber, I think you were probably harassing this girl. That's what it sounds like. You were harassing her.
And I ended up getting in trouble, and the whole thing was super confusing. I don't know why she like told on me for.
Because she wasn't dating you. You sound psychotic right now, actually. Like, what the fuck? That other girl was probably so fucking confused.
The letter when I thought we were girlfriends, I don't even know. Like, it was a weird situation.
Not her admitting. This girl did not think that they were girlfriends, but Amber fully considered them to be. That's scary. That's actually scary.
We were both super young. I don't know what was occurring. And I was actually very hurt. And since I was so young, I didn't really deal with it. I kind of just like got over it. I know that's like super bad advice.
I'm like staring at her like she's got 5 heads right now, dude. What the fuck? That's such a weird ass story to tell, Amber. And right in the beginning, dog, what the fuck else are we supposed to talk about? What?
But you said we were going to make 5 years this year in October, but things didn't work out, distance and insecurities. I'm just going to say, as a 26-year-old and not as my 10 or 11-year-old self, I'm going to say as a 20.
To be fair, I don't think you're too far off, Amber. You've maybe aged 6 months mentally since then.
6-year-old, the best way to get over a breakup is to let yourself mourn, scream, cry.
I don't know as though we need to throw a full-on tantrum.
Be distant from people. Allow that. Don't just shove that away and be like, I have to be happy. I have to get over this. Like, no.
You shouldn't distance yourself. I understand people like go through shit, but that doesn't mean you should distance. Distance and just like requiring space or going distant on people, like how she's talking. Sorry. And requiring some space, 2 completely separate things. One is a very immature way of handling things, and one is a mature way that involves communication. That's the problem with Amber. She doesn't know how to communicate with people.
You need to have your morning stage. It's totally normal. But also just remember to surround yourself with people who make you happy and surround yourself with.
How are you supposed to do that if you're pushing everyone away, Amber? Huh?
Things that make you happy, because that'll definitely help. And just know, I know some people don't believe in this, but I do believe that time heals all wounds.
Sorry, I'm just confused at why she says that like it's such a controversial statement.
The length of time, we'll never know. But, because it's
Some things don't heal. Some things don't. Others, yeah. I think it's all just like eventually you learn to live with the pain of some things. But like a relationship, dude, I don't know.
different for everyone. But I know you're going to get through
Unless your partner, like, you know, tragically passed away. If it was a relationship, I mean, it's going to hurt, duh, but like eventually you'll get over it.
it, and I wish you the best, I promise. Someone said, do you want children? Do I want children?
Legally, you should not be allowed near any.
I'm kind of iffy. I don't really know.
Now all of a sudden she's iffy. Now that Beck, who's very much a family-oriented person, is in the picture. Interesting.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Where do I see myself in 5 years? I don't even know where I'm going to be in 5 minutes. I'm probably still going to be filming this video, let's be real. But in 5 years, I really don't know.
She's lucky she didn't croak out then. Sorry, that was mean. That was mean.
If I could choose my future in 5 years,
Choose?
I want to be healthy. I want to be maybe possibly at my goal weight.
Amber. Was your goal weight 600 pounds?
I don't know. That seems very far-fetched. I want to have my YouTube taken off even more and better than it.
Oh, I wish your YouTube would get taken off too. Kidding. Then, like, who are we going to talk about? I think we actually need to start thinking up a plan. Like, who are we going to talk about once Amber inevitably
Is now. I want to have less hate on my channel. I want to inspire people. I want to be in a very, very loving and happy relationship.
Dog, it's like she jinxed every single freaking thing. I've never seen someone whose manifestation abilities are so whack.
Maybe married. I don't know. I feel like married in 5 years. That's a little soon.
To be honest, I jinx myself on a lot of stuff too. So it's, yeah, it is what it is.
I want to have a place that I adore and love. I want to feel safe. I want to just be truthfully like 100% happy and healthy. And
Well, maybe we're at 2%. Maybe. I don't even know about that, dog.
And yeah, I think that's pretty good. That's just like what I wish would happen.
Well, wishing doesn't do jack shit, Amber.
But what's really gonna happen, who knows?
Yeah.
How did you and Becky meet? Sending love. Sending love to you too. How did we meet? She actually found one of my videos. It was the Smash or Pass video.
Ew. Of all the ones to pick. Ew.
And it was recommended underneath Rose and Rosie. So if you guys watch them, hey. But it was recommended underneath Rose and Rosie. And she watched my video and she really liked it. And she scrolled down to the comments and she realized so many people were being really rude to me. And she tells me to this day, like, she felt really bad. And
Amber. I don't think you understand how pitiful that sounds, dude. They messaged me because of how dog shit my comments are. Jesus.
didn't understand why people were being so rude. So she wanted to pop me a message and just
Well, I don't want to say to be fair, but the information that we all collectively have now was not as readily available back in the day. You would have had to go to the farms or see a comment and then refer back, find like a Reddit subfeed or something about it. And I'm sure back then it wasn't nearly as poppin' as it is now. So I don't necessarily blame Beck in that regard, but I'm sure people were probably already messaging them by some point, being like, Do you know exactly who this bitch is? But maybe Beck was in too deep. I don't know. I don't want to make excuses, but I'm just hypothesizing.
You know, make me feel better, I guess.
Yeah, it sounds sad as fuck.
And I don't reply to all my subscribers, obviously. Like, I get a lot of messages a day, but she happened to be one of the ones that I did reply to. We became friends, and I am friends with subscribers.
Became friends. Amber insisted that they hook up the first night. Okay.
I have quite a few friends, actually.
I have quite a few friends, actually, guys. Sneakily looking around, like, I hope they don't find out.
That used to be subscribers, and now they're my friends, and they're awesome and amazing. So,
I bet.
yeah, me and Becky did become friends, but then it kind of like graduated into something more. So,
Graduated? Amber.
that's how we met.
Hey, Millings, I was wondering, what would your superpower be if you had my superpower? By the way, I love you so much. And
Everyone seems so freaking young, right?
you make the best vlogs, girl, and you're so beautiful.
Why we lying? Like, come on now. I don't believe in just being, like, rude to people for no reason. However, I'm not gonna lie, okay? If you're wearing a busted ass sweater, I'm not gonna tell you it's busted, but I'm sure as fuck not gonna compliment you on it either. Why would I want to encourage you to keep wearing something that's ugly, right? That's very Regina George.
Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. I love you too. Oh, that was so awesome. So if I could have a superpower, what would it be? It would probably be like if I snap my fingers.
Sorry, just like, her clueless goldfish thinking face.
I could be anywhere I wanted. I think that would be super amazing because I would love to snap my fingers and like be right in front of like my brother visiting him, or snap my fingers and be in New York City. Like,
I'm sorry, but like, of course the lazy quarter tonner said that. I wish I could just teleport so I never had to move again.
or snap my fingers and be hanging out with my girlfriend, or snap
She would snap her fingers and teleport to the fucking bathroom, please.
my fingers and be like, at a Miley Cyrus concert. I think that would be fucking awesome. Like, that'd be amazing.
Amber, you know, you could do all those things if you lost some weight. Sad, but true.
Hey, Merlin, I love your channel.
I mean, not teleport there, but bitch, you could fucking go.
I was wondering, I saw Cammie Scott did a video about this a while ago, and I could totally relate. So I wanted to ask you if you identify as like a femme lesbian, and
We just recently talked about this. Why do we keep doing the same frickin' questions?
if you've ever been discriminated against, or you felt like people didn't include you in the community because like you weren't gay enough.
What?
Or if, like, guys hit on you and you're like, no, I'm sorry, I'm a lesbian, if like, they get mad, or people just assume that you're straight because you look like a stereotypical straight girl.
That's problematic in general. I don't like the conversation of gay enough. Please.
Okay, that was actually a really good question.
It really wasn't, though, Amber, if we're being honest. I think maybe for your, broadcast of, like, appealing to heteronormativity, but the whole conversation of if someone acts or appears gay enough, irrelevant.
Okay, first of all, do I consider myself femme? I'm gonna go with yes. I know a lot of people.
I mean, I would too. Yeah, we talked about that.
Don't like stereotypes or certain type of lesbians, like studs, butches. I was gonna say bushes. Like what?
Dainty little bush.
I know a lot of people don't like concerning them.
And some people don't like bush.
Considering themselves any of those, but I would consider myself, femme. I am very
Dainty little bush did 9/11. Did y'all know that?
girly compared to some other lesbians, but everyone's different. Just like straight people, like some
I mean, sure, in the personality department, aesthetics-wise, I guess, yeah, she is girly. The 500 pounds might, I don't know, differentiate some stuff.
There's like straight girls that are tomboys and more that are girly. Like it goes like that with any sexual orientation. As
Wow.
for when guys hit on me, I know it's hard to believe guys actually hit on fat girls. It does happen, you guys. It does.
Amber, we believe it. We don't believe that those are, like, applaudable men, alright? Sorry. Sorry.
Happen. I usually don't come right out.
Let's be so for real. Unless you're in the environment where, like, people are looking to interact like that, a man hitting on a woman, especially just out randomly in public, always gonna give me the fucking ick. Like, ugh.
And say I'm a lesbian because I get very. I'm proud of who I am. I'm gonna be honest. I'm very proud of who I am. But I don't come out straight out and tell dudes like, hey, I'm a lesbian, because
No, very that.
you don't know how they're gonna react, especially here in Kentucky.
I'm not gonna argue with her on that. I had to have the conversation with some of my friends, even living in Brooklyn, when random people on the street would stop and ask us if we were together. I was like, can you just say no, that I'm just your friend? Like, you don't need to out me to this random person.
I get nervous about stuff like that because there are people who get beat up because of that. I'm not saying some dude is going to randomly beat me up, but I do get.
No, but I mean, who knows? He could cow tip you. Sorry.
Kind of fearful in a way. But yeah, I don't look like a typical lesbian, and I know a lot of people are like, what is a typical lesbian? Like, what does that look
Yeah, why are we talking about that?
like? Well, I don't know. Like, it's just.
To be honest, Amber, I've seen just as many lesbians that dress and act like you do than the ones that are more masculine as well. So it is such a non-issue that to bring it up just shows kind of your lack of knowing your own community, it seems.
It's just a thing. Like, when I was at Pride, I saw someone with a shirt that says, I just look straight. And I was like, oh my God, I love that so much. Like, I love that so much.
And I was like, oh my God, I love that so much. Like, I love that so much. I don't think I've ever heard someone say something so stupid.
And have I ever been like outcasted from the LGBT community? I think that's what you asked me, because I'm not gay enough. No, that's never happened before, because
Yeah, because that's not a fucking thing. That's not a fucking thing. Let me tell you right now. That's not a freaking thing. Alright? The only people that put the label of gay enough or not gay enough onto someone are straight people.
just because I don't dress a certain way or just because I don't act a certain way does not mean I am not 110% lesbian, because I definitely am.
She couldn't look at us when she said that. And again, I take her word on it. However, I just bring up the question of like, well, then why do you prioritize the opinion and just overall thoughts of men if you don't have any interest in them? And it's okay if she does. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with any of it.
And I've never been outcasted in any sort of way. I hope that answers
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
the question. I don't know. I feel like I was kind of rambling. Hi,
I mean, yeah. Yeah. We're on what, like the third or fourth one?
Lan. I recently found your channel. Love you so much. You seem so funny and sweet. Love your long vlogs. I drop everything when I get the notification from YouTube. Oh, you're super sweet. And look how beautiful she is. And she's drinking wine. Oh my
Why the fuck does that matter, Amber?
gosh. Thank you so much. And I love you too. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet.
Hey, Amberlyn, I just wanted to let you know that I think you are the best.
Was there even a question in that last one?
And I think that you look really, really happy and just good for you. Have an awesome day. Also, my question for
Ironic, because I would say the Beck relationship was her most unhappiest.
you is, what is the most exciting thing you did this summer? I know you went to Pride. Was it that or was it something else? What is...
She didn't do
You're
shit.
super sweet. Thank you so much. So the most exciting
Honestly, it was probably the trip to Crystal's. Probably. That's really all she frickin' did.
thing I did this summer, Pride. You took the words out of my mouth. It was just
Oh, go figure. Go figure. The pride that you didn't pay for anything at.
super exciting to be around people who were just so accepting and loving, and just I was in my element. Like, I loved it so much. And I also want to say, Crystal coming to visit me, that was super fun
Yeah.
and amazing.
Those are like the only. She's just gonna list the only things that she did, which was like 3 or 4 things this summer.
Going to Tennessee with her was really nice too. Also, just the time I have spent with my girlfriend, like just getting to know her more and spending more time with each other and kind of just feeling our relationship blossoming. Like, I've loved that a lot too.
Brother, I can only imagine like the stronghold that Amber was trying to establish over Beck during this period. It's kind of crazy.
I haven't really done that much amazingness this summer, y'all. Summer.
We know how terrible she is. Not a damn thing has changed all these years later. I can only freaking imagine the torment that Beck went through, dude.
To me is kind of just like any other time, like winter and fall and spring. I never really do anything different in the summer compared to like other seasons, so
because she's constantly just staying inside sitting. So yeah, she ain't doing anything different.
But yeah, I would say those.
Wow.
What do you get at Chipotle? Oh my gosh, they're eating Chipotle. It looks so good. What do I get at Chipotle? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I used to go to Chipotle a lot when I lived in Virginia, and I have not been since I lived in Virginia, and that's been a very long time. But I would always get just like a bowl with rice, chicken. I'd get pico de gallo. Oh gosh, what else? Sometimes I'd get guacamole. Sometimes.
Whenever she didn't have to pay for it, I'm guessing.
And lettuce. That's usually what I would get.
That's it? I don't know, sounds kind of bland. Well, you know, it's going to be overly salted. It's Chipotle.
Amberlyn, happy Canada Day from Winnipeg, Manitoba. My question to you
She doesn't know what the fuck that is.
what is your biggest life's regret?
Lord, where do we begin?
Okay, I love your hair and happy Canada Day to you too. My biggest life regret. I don't like to regret.
Sorry. Happy Canada Day to you too, as if she's enjoying it herself.
Things. I have talked about that a lot because I feel like everything happens for a reason, and everything that you do in life leads you up to where you are. But if I absolutely
Oh? So if prison does happen one day for you, then you know. You got it. You deserved all of it. And then, so hold on. You can't come on nowadays then crying and bitching. Why does this happen to me? Why does this always happen to me? If you believe everything happens for a reason. Huh? So what was the reason?
had to choose, it would be gaining my weight back or just gaining weight.
Amber, you lost 5% of your body weight. Shut the hell up. It's not like you got down to 150 pounds and then ballooned back up, okay? That's not what's happening.
In general, just becoming morbidly obese is...
Okay, well, she's basically saying I want to restart my whole life.
Probably not something I should have done, but I feel like it very much happened so steadily. And
what the fuck is she talking about?
Like, I just woke up one day and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm morbidly obese. Like, I feel like if you're morbidly obese, you totally can relate to that. And
no, Amber, I did not just wake up one day and was like, wait, I'm fat? What the fuck are you talking about? What?
I don't know. I feel like I wish that I could have known healthier habits when I was younger.
Okay, fair. Fair. Why aren't you doing anything to help that now?
I wish I would have adapted a very, very physical lifestyle.
But I thought you were the golden child. You just love to be outside so much.
And healthy lifestyle, but I was never taught those things. So
Okay, I don't like that excuse. I don't. There are some instances where you can be like, this concept of something was not instilled in me as a child. I can understand that. However, once you get to a certain age, work on that shit. And if it takes you a while before you recognize that you have to work on it, that's fine too. Just start.
I don't know. I would definitely say that's my regret.
Okay, but you're not doing anything to stop it. So,
Just kind of sad. Do you think marijuana should be decriminalized?
Lord.
And a picture of her.
No, the drug dealers.
Hi. Okay, I do think marijuana should be legal because alcohol is legal. I always compare the two.
You know what? Fair. Fair. I don't think they're comparable, though. I don't. Alcohol is way more dangerous and way more detrimental to society, individuals, families, than marijuana would ever be. Okay? Unless you're like violent and dealing and shit like that, which, like, please, you gotta be in the middle of fucking nowhere to be getting violent over weed. Like, come on, dude.
A lot. I can't help it. Alcohol kills people. Whether it be from
Well, fair. Smoking kills too, but
liver damage or people drinking too much, falling asleep, and choking on their own vomit or drunk driving.
do we have to list all the possible ways that someone can die drunk, Amber? Jesus.
Just, there's so many things.
It has a very negative direct impact on your health. Yeah.
And when you get drunk, you get kind of careless and you get kind of cray-cray.
That too. Incoherent.
And I know alcohol has ruined a lot of people's lives. I'm not saying don't drink alcohol because I do, and I don't do it a lot, but I do drink.
She doesn't do it frequently, but when she drinks a lot. So,
Here and there. And then you compare it to marijuana. Marijuana helps with a lot of things. There is a video I saw on Facebook where this little boy was seizing really bad, and it was really sad to watch. And his mom or something, I'm assuming his mom,
or something.
put a little bit of marijuana oil on the bottom of his foot. And the minute she did it, he stopped seizing. And to me, that's amazing. So it could help with a lot of things like that.
I'm so glad we've moved forward, just in general, with the whole conversation around marijuana. I think all drugs should be decriminalized, and all those resources should be put into actual recovery, but I guess that's a controversial opinion.
Not very. I don't know a lot about.
You can't, listen, you can make laws, fine and dandy. People are still going to do what the fuck they want to do at the end of the day, regardless of legality. The only thing you do is you make resources for getting them help a lot harder to get, because now there's this fear and stigmatization around it. And it just keeps funding the prisons, which is why they don't fix it, by the way.
But I mean, that's enough right there to tell you medical marijuana for sure. As for recreational use, just like, hey, want to smoke a blunt? Like, what's up? Like, I still think that should be legal because.
Should still be legal? Or. Because the way she started this sentence makes it sound like she doesn't believe it should be.
I don't find anything wrong with marijuana in the slightest. Of course, it can make people maybe less motivated to do things, because I have known a lot of people in my life who smoke marijuana. My dad, just a lot of people, like a lot of family members.
Well, listen, that's on you if you get couch locked. That's on you.
I've had friends in the past. So I feel like, I don't know, that's probably the only one thing to me that is a negative. If I had to choose a negative, is the fact that it sometimes makes you unmotivated and not very like crisp.
To be fair, if an individual is unmotivated before they smoke, they're certainly going to be unmotivated after. So, I think it just intensifies that feeling. But if that feeling was already there to begin with, then,
Thinking, but that's about it. And I don't know. I do think
obviously don't be like smoking and driving, crazy shit like that.
it should be legal though. I know that's gonna be like maybe not the majority opinion. I don't know. I just don't see anything wrong with it really. So
Hi, I'm Brian. I was
Hey, a broken clock is right twice a day.
wondering what is your favorite TV show currently? And I love you.
I love you too. Okay, so my favorite TV show currently is Big Brother. Summertime Big Brother. Yes, I love Big Brother. If you guys watch it, Kevin is bae.
110% though, guys. 110%. But Kevin.
After you and Becky break up, will you stay in Kentucky? I love how this person literally
Actually, she did. Isn't that ironic?
is assuming
For a whole ass relationship, stayed in Kentucky, but she hated it so much.
me and Becky are gonna break up. You never know what the future holds.
No, it's actually like categorically pretty clockable, you know. We know exactly what's going to happen when it comes to Amber every single time.
As for right now, I don't go into a relationship thinking we're going to break up. I'm going into this relationship as something
What, already assuming you'll be together forever?
I want to see get bigger and better and brighter and amazing, and hopefully that's
That's not something that's possible with Amber around. Period. Maybe if she went and got actual, like, clinical fucking help, but until then, that's just not going to be a reality.
something that never breaks up. I don't know. Like, I hate when people assume that me and Becky are gonna break up. Like, that makes me really sad.
Bruh, it's been like a month. People are already assuming.
You guys don't know us in person and such, but if me and Becky ever did break up, would I move out of Kentucky? I really don't know.
No, she didn't. And she's going to steal all the money, too.
I guess when the time comes, we'll see. If it ever does come, I don't really want to think like that, though.
Never planning ahead.
You are one of my favorite YouTubers. I love you so much. You're so positive and an amazing person. Keep on doing you, boo. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. I love you too. Oh my gosh. How do you stay so upbeat with all the stupid hate you get? Love from Canada. Oh my gosh, you're so pretty. I've got to show. Look how pretty. So gorgeous.
That's a child.
How do I stay so upbeat? I don't know. I think I have every hate comment I get, I feel like makes my skin tougher.
Like an elephant.
And it's like I'm getting stronger because of it. Not saying I want more hate. That's definitely not.
Well, that's what you brought on.
That's definitely not the case. But I just feel like I am getting stronger because of it. And
see, the thing is, I think a proper individual, someone that, I don't know, mature, could get criticism online and not allow it to affect them like that, or allow it to push them in a better direction. You know what I mean? That ain't Amber. We just gotta remember, that's not Amber.
I'm learning.
Plus, I feel like with the internet, accountability is something that's like very shifty. And I also think it, to a degree, is entirely subjective. So, it's rocky, I guess. But Amber ain't doing a lick of it, so the conversation isn't geared towards her at all.
how to ignore it better
See.
day in and day out. So we'll get there.
10 years later, still working on it.
Hey Amberlynn, I just want to let you know that I'm so proud of you and you're an amazing person and whatever your goal is, you're going to achieve it. Don't let anyone else put you down and you got this.
Anyone else think that could be Amber herself? Huh?
My question for you is, what is your biggest pet peeve? And name 5 places where you'd like to go on holidays and travel to.
Bruh, I don't even think Amber knows 5 places.
The most. Love you so much.
Oh my gosh, I love you too. And that was honestly the sweetest thing ever. Thank you so much for that. Like, that made my day. Okay, so 2 questions. My memory is so bad, y'all. Oh my gosh, I already forget your first question. No. Oh, pet peeve. I want to say one of my biggest pet peeves is when people slam things.
Interesting. Interesting that you bring that up, Amber. The one that smacks walls and fucking A.
Whether it's a slamming the door, slamming a cabinet, slamming
All things you've been known to do.
something on a table, just slamming. That for some reason that just gets me, and I'm just like, it kind of gives me anxiety.
So, no. Someone must have brought this up to her then in her personal life. This is happening then. If she's talking about this, nah.
And I hate it so much. I don't know what it is. I don't even know if it's from like my childhood or what.
Listen, I 1000% could believe it. But also, knowing who she is, we know that she's a perpetrator of these actions as well.
5 places I would like to visit. Okay. Bora Bora, New York City.
Okay. 2 that never happen. I unless she's going to name a place like Oklahoma City, it ain't gonna happen, dog.
I'm gonna name places I've never been.
You don't say, Amber.
Seattle.
Not gonna happen.
Maybe Tokyo, Japan.
Definitely never. Definitely not, dog.
No, that's kind of something different.
Something different. She can only name that, by the way, because that's where Crystal dreams of going. And I believe Crystal did get to go, so good for her. I'm glad. But, Amber, name a place that you haven't been like, just, well, that sounds stupid. Name a place that you just haven't been told about. But you know what I mean, right? Like,
Last place. Let's go with Hawaii. Those seem pretty good.
that's it? Okay. I would love to go to Hawaii. The issue is I ain't taking a plane there. Fuck. This sounds like hell.
Hi Amberlynn, I just wanted to ask through Q&A, if you had to travel anywhere in the world, where would it be? By the way, I love you so much.
Well, how long of a flight is it to Hawaii? Be so for real. If I could drive to California and then it was like 2 or 3 hours, I know it ain't that. I know it ain't that. It's so much farther than they make it seem.
Hi Amberlynn.
I love you too, and I literally just answered that question, but thank you so much for the question. Will you do a torrid inside the dressing room or hall? Torrid inside the dressing room. Maybe. That could be something I could definitely do. Or a
I don't think you're allowed to film in dressing rooms.
hall. There is definitely.
See, we haven't had a torrid hall yet, you guys. It hasn't become a thing, you know?
Going to be a torrid hall coming up. I promise. I just don't know when exactly, but it'll definitely happen. Favorite Disney princess?
What? That's such a odd question for a 26-year-old.
I love the
Vanellope Von Sweets, though.
Little Mermaid, so I'm just going to go with Ariel.
Hi Amberlynn, I wanted to ask what advice.
And she is a Disney princess. Don't argue with me. In Wreck-It Ralph 2, they kind of solidified that, alright?
So do you give for high school?
What advice would I give for high school? I promise you, the friends. Okay, this is gonna sound bad. friends you have in high school or the popular people in high school, like, it's not going to mean anything once you graduate. I promise.
Yeah, no duh.
So just do your schoolwork, be social, but don't let that be the only thing that you revolve your life around, because I
T.
know a lot
I mean, hey, a broken clock is right twice a day, alright? And the twice is in this one video. That's crazy.
of high schoolers, like, they focus so much on, like, friends this, friends that, and they forget what really matters. I really wish that I knew that it wasn't, oh, I want to be popular, or
Side eye.
oh, all the bull.
To be honest, I don't know too many fucking people that was their main concern. Right? Maybe it was different because I grew up in such a small town. There was literally 500 kids in my high school. Like, small, you guys. My graduating class was less than 130 kids. So, there was no, like, fighting for a quote-unquote top dog kind of position, Everyone knew everyone. And sure, there was just some people that were, I guess, more well-liked, or they got the benefit of the doubt more. But that was more based around, like, their family and their family's standing in the community,
Like, none of that matters. So just remember to do your schoolwork and maybe join a club or something and just have fun with it,
Like, I didn't realize wasn't until middle school where things started to click. Because I went to go pick up a couple friends that were at, like, this after-school congregation thing. And I didn't realize how many fucking people I knew were in there. It felt like a whole secret world that I had no idea of. And just the fact it was based entirely around a religion gave me the biggest ick ever. Not towards the individuals, but just the kind of, I guess, clique mind mentality. Like, it wasn't about popularity. It was about if you were a part of the church or not.
Just try not to focus so hard on really small things, like things that don't matter, because trust me, it's not going to matter once you graduate high school.
Okay, T, but, like, that also applies to everyday shit, Amber. You don't need to put, like, your literal... It seems like she acts, if there's any slight inconvenience to her or the end of a relationship or anything, that it's like a threat against her life, dude. When it's never that fucking serious.
How many dogs and cats do you have?
Not like being 500 plus pounds.
At the moment, I have one dog, Twinkie Star, and I have two cats, Rarity Gray and Wasabi. Yay!
It doesn't even seem like she gives a fuck about those animals, dude. Like, you can even hear it in her voice.
Want to make more advanced mukbangs, not just rice or soup, etc. That's
I mean, shit, maybe.
actually really funny, because I have only done one mukbang that was rice, and I've only done one mukbang that was soup. So actually,
Okay, Amber, but it's always like the laziest fucking meals. Like, can you put in some effort? Christ, even the people that just order a ton of food in at least put more effort in to make it look good.
that makes me laugh. I've actually done a lot of mukbangs, so if you want to go watch them, you should.
Ew. No.
I have done...
We only do the mukbangs, okay? Because this is now a thing, alright? If I was just still frivolously doing this and working full-time still, then I don't know as though I'd be wasting time on fucking mukbangs with Amber.
Sushi, I have done drawing a blank, Amberlyn. Literally, I draw a blank. I have done a salad one. I've done a veggie burger one.
Am I tripping? When was the salad? Oh, when did bitch eat a salad? I think I'd remember that.
I've done cherries and bananas. I've done.
Watching Amber eat a salad is like watching a werewolf transform right in front of you. That's not something you're just going to see every fucking day.
And cereal. I've done egg rolls. I've done all kinds. So.
Oh my god, the cereal. Wait, yes, I forgot. Okay, wait, yes, I forgot about the Destiny's Mom's House era. She was doing mukbangs then. God, that felt like an eternity. They were only there for what, a few months? If that? That felt like a literal eternity, dude. Oh my god.
Someone said, "Why did you say you were only losing weight, yet you answered here that you were 469 pounds a couple weeks ago, and you said you were 470 and had lost 3 pounds."
Well, she forgot to add in that she did gain some, but now she's back to losing. So, she's still losing, guys. She's just got a new weight.
Because at one point I was 469. Oh my god, I was.
You should not, Amber, wipe that tone off. You should not be, like, idolizing 469 pounds. Be so fucking for real.
And then I ended up gaining about 5 pounds on my period. So, and then when I lost a little bit of weight, I was back to 470. So that's how it panned out that way.
Nah, something tells me when she comes on, which she admitted to this. She admitted that when people would ask her if she was losing weight, if she was not, then she would just say she was. But she would stop doing the weigh-ins and everything. And here she is, stopping weigh-ins, stopping talking about health, weight loss, all in general. And she now has a heavier starting weight. Yeah, it's because she gained a bunch when she said, I'm just not talking about it anymore. And now she's trying to catch back up and lose. It was probably like 10 or 15 pounds.
I've definitely been balancing about 6 pounds here and there. And I recently actually filmed myself stepping on the scale. It's going to be part of a vlog. I don't think I'm going to make a whole separate video for it, but
great.
You will see a weigh-in, y'all. Have you ever had a fan come out to you?
What? So fucking random.
I have had a lot of fans tell me that they wanted to come out to other people and that they haven't. So I don't really know if that's like coming out to me, but
yeah, I don't know as though. Like, who would come out to a YouTuber? What? I think coming out to someone implies there's at least, like, actual personal connection there. Like, their opinion would actually hold weight in your life. A YouTuber's... What? Listen, I appreciate y'all that you come here for my opinion on Amber and everything like that. But at the end of the day, who fucking cares what I have to say, right?
Okay, one more question. What do you think is your best quality? Love your videos. Please give me a shout out, Stephanie Harrison. Hi, Stephanie. Okay, so...
You just doxed her, Amber. How dare you? You just doxed her. By Amber's standards, that's doxing.
So, what do I think is my best quality?
Saying someone's legal public government-issued name.
You talking about, like, appearance or non-appearance? I'm just gonna go with non-appearance. I think my best quality is the fact that
I'm gonna say, Amber, huge red flag that your brain even went there. Huge red flag.
Very empathetic.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't, because she's an abuser. But how fucking ironic, or how rich, honestly, that, yeah, of course an abuser would come on here and be like, guys, I'm such an empath. I'm such an empath. I really feel for everyone else around me. Which obviously makes sense. That's why I can't tell when someone doesn't like me.
Feel everybody's emotions. Like, even someone I just met, honestly. Like, if someone I just met is crying...
Can I just be honest? I kind of think the concept of an empath is bullshit. Or if it is real, I don't think it's as good as people make it out to be. You have a conscience, you have sympathy for others, you're empathetic. That's just called being a human, I fear. I fear that that's just being a decent human being. So you don't need to label yourself as an empath. Someone that goes around absorbing the emotions of everyone else around them is seeking that attention.
I'm gonna feel that shit and I'm gonna start crying. Sometimes it's very bittersweet, especially when I truthfully like really care about somebody.
See, I think there's a huge difference. I don't know, maybe I'm very much nitpicking here. Thank God this is towards the end of the video. Maybe this is a hardcore nitpick. Valid. And maybe I'm just making this argument because it's Amber giving it to me. But when did empathy become a special fucking trait?
If they're hurting, I'm gonna hurt. If they're happy, I'm gonna be happy. And oh God, that is.
But that's not the truth. That's not the truth with Amber, though. Because if she was an empath, then she would have wanted Beck to be able to spend time with their dying mother. But she didn't. So, no. No, that's not an empath. Yeah. And again, I fear that someone that just is happy for others or is sad for others is just a normal human being. We don't need to label them as something special.
Definitely, like, my number one word about myself is that I'm very empathetic.
You're a psychopath, dog. Psychopath. Oh, it literally, like, at this point, with everything that we know, it sends chills through me, dude. It does, because I have never been one to hold my tongue, so I've always kind of just been fully there. You know what I mean? I don't understand people that play the game. I don't. Maybe it's my neurodivergency that's just like not with the bullshit on that. But all the games that neurotypical people play or like crazy psychos like Amber, fuck, it's so exhausting. Like, just show up with your actual self. Or else I ain't just, like, who really wants any fucking part of that anymore? It's so, like, ugh.
So yeah, that was my Q&A.
I get so many questions, you guys, but I can only answer about 10.
This one was kind of very low-key and enjoyable, and I really enjoyed this, you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Enjoyed.
I really like just talking and having you guys get to
So I ain't saying that's a bad thing, but it's very obvious. She loves just talking about herself.
know me more. I would love to get to know you guys more, so in the comments below, I want to know what is your favorite movie, so let me know, and if I haven't seen it, I'll watch it.
She's got all the fucking time in the world, but a terrible attention span, you guys. Oh, she possibly couldn't. Let me know your favorite movies, though, down in the bottom, guys. I actually do want to know.
I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Lord. Listen, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I'm going to be so for real with you. That was not as bad as I thought it would be. I think I took 2 or 3 breaks, and it was to, like, goo out. So, like, that wasn't too bad. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning on in, you guys, especially if you stuck around this long. I think today might be a bit of a busy day. We'll see. There's some things that we gotta kind of catch up on. It's Mondays now, I guess, are always going to kind of be a little hecticana. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning on in, you guys. Truly do appreciate y'all. Hope everyone had a beautiful weekend once again. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe, comments. We're going to have a good week, you guys. Even if our girls don't, I hope all y'all just are doing well. Thank you so much, guys. And I will catch you in the next one. Take care.